The Wicked Stepmother and the Talking Moon. I still remember the night the moon spoke to me. It was full and bright, hanging in the sky like a giant eye, watching everything. And what it told me made my heart beat so fast I thought it would burst. But let me start from the beginning. My name is Kofi, and I once had a mother who was as gentle as the evening breeze. She sang to me, held my hands, and told me stories under the great baobab tree. But one day, sickness carried her away, and my father, oh, poor father, lost in his sorrow, brought another woman into our home. Her name was Momasika. And she was beautiful like the morning sun but had a heart as dark as a stormy night. At first, she smiled and spoke sweet words, but her eyes were cold, like river stones. Then, slowly, her true nature came out like a snake from tall grass. She made me do all the housework, carry heavy firewood, and fetch water from the farthest stream. While her own daughter, Abina, sat in the shade eating roasted yams and laughing. At night, when my father was home, she turned into honey again, smiling, acting kind, calling me my dear child. But as soon as he left for the farm, her voice became sharp like a blade. Lazy boy. Have you swept the compound? Have you pounded the fufu? If you don't finish, you will sleep outside. One evening, my father gave me a small bag of cowrie shells. This is for you, my son. Keep it safe, he said. It was the last thing my mother had given him before she died. I held it tight, feeling like I had a piece of her with me. But the next morning, the bag was gone. I searched everywhere, but it was nowhere to be found. My heart pounded as I ran to Momasika. Have you seen my cowries? She looked at me with fake sadness. Oh, my poor child. I saw a hen eating something near the fire. Maybe the hen swallowed them. A hen. Eating my mother's last gift to me. I felt tears burn my eyes, but I said nothing. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay outside on my mat, staring at the moon. And then, the moon spoke. Not with a voice, no. But with a whisper in my heart. Look under the big pot. I sat up quickly. My chest felt hot, like I had swallowed burning coals. I tiptoed to the cooking area and lifted the big clay pot. And there it was. My bag of cowries. I grabbed it, anger and fear mixing inside me. Momasika had lied. She had stolen it. The next morning, I waited until my father sat outside, drinking his palm wine. Then I stood before him, shaking with courage. Father, Momasika lied. She said a hen ate my cowries, but I found them under the big pot. My father frowned. He turned to Momasika, who stood frozen like a lizard caught in the sun. Is this true? He asked, his voice deep and strong. Momasika opened her mouth, closed it, then opened it again. I was only keeping them safe, she said. But her eyes darted around like a trapped bird. Father stood up slowly. You have done wickedly. For the first time, Momasika had no words. That night, she packed her things. The villagers whispered as she walked away, her head low. And though I am not one to rejoice in another's sorrow, I felt the air grow lighter, like a heavy cloud had lifted from our home. I never heard the moon speak again. But I never forgot the night it did. And I never forgot what it taught me, truth always finds its way to the light.